Good evening, everyone. My apologies there. The reason why I was late was due to the fact that Goku, it would be really worthy of Goku, is that I was making dinner. So food got in the way. So that is the only reason, I'm afraid. That is the real reason. I was making dinner. It was brisket. It was very good. So there you go. Alright, we got some people in watching. Good to see. Everything seems to be working okay. Just up that thing right there. We actually got a advanced super chat, which was, hey MASAKO, wish I could stay, but I'm at work. Do you think Frieza will still steal the win from Goku? Yeah, probably. Probably. But yeah, so it's definitely along those lines. But anyway. Welcome everyone, good evening. We're going to probably be going for about maybe 30 to 45 minutes, depending, because there are some leftovers and I don't want them to get too cold because I'm not really eating much today. But the main purpose of today, we're going to be discussing episode 129, as well as, taking questions from you, what you guys thought, what I personally thought, aside from the review. And if you want to make sure that your question gets answered and it's guaranteed to be answered because the chat does go by very quickly, you can leave a super chat or you can leave a tip up here. And that means it will guarantee to be answered. Time Warps is asking, where is the For the Thrill theme on Spotify? It will be coming out closer towards the release date. So once we actually have the vocals finally mixed in, because they have been delivered. Hayden Devio, which is actually, I found her after I got her for the opening singer, is the voice of Kiana from Honey Pop. So I didn't know that. And yeah, she's singing the opening theme. Yeah, so that's cool. And slightly oh my. So she definitely did do it for the thrill. But yeah, Winged Turtle 56, thank you very much. Will Krillin use the Kian-san on Frieza and what if Krillin used the Kian-san on Frieza and it worked? That's a very cool idea. I might look into that because if the Destructo Disc worked as it was intended, then then it would things would be over very quickly. And Joquin Trolleyama, no, definitely. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nick Sorensen. Wow, starting off strong. Thank you very much, sir. It's a shame that Super has to end, but I still have to thank it since it made me more invested in the Dragon Ball series as a whole. Back in the 90s, the anime that I was most into at the time was Pokemon. I think that's pretty much the case for almost everyone there, pal. Because Pokemon was huge, and for people that, I'm going to say probably weren't, kind of like 8, 9, 10 at the time, it was huge. Pokemon there was immense. It's just such a big part of our lives. I think Samurai Pizza Cats was my part. Sailor Moon was starting to come into that at the time, like late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, it's really interesting. But thank you very much, Nick. And yeah, Dragon Ball as a whole has had a really big shot in the arm thanks to Dragon Ball Super. It may not have been the best series out there, but it definitely got interest in Dragon Ball going again. So you got to thank it for that. It's never been more popular. Manifesto Karatai, thank you very much. I love this episode, 121 by the way. So epic. I don't mind the recycled animation. Would you still want to sell in the Tournament of Power instead of Frieza? Potential is greater than marketing. Could you read my theory again on sales possible return? Can I send it to you again? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can send it again. I'm sorry, I just got a massive backlog in this inbox right here. But now that I've actually seen how Frieza's been implemented, I'm okay with Cell not being in the Tournament of Power, with Frieza being the 10th candidate. If they were gonna bring back a baddie, yeah, Frieza did okay. That's the thing. Just I think I'll cool it on what I thought my thoughts were about that. Hugo Charlie, what are you drinking? Water or wine? It's just water. Gotta keep my pipes flowing. Definitely. Jeff Thompson, thank you very much. Thanks for the callback on the audition. It feels great to know that you like my Vegeta enough to email me back. Oh yeah, Jeff Thompson. Can't wait to hear the guy you chose. Yeah, Jeff Thompson was a very good candidate for Vegeta. And yeah, so there have been some voice actors I have actually kept back as like in my little archive folder. So those are the people I might be going to for future parts first. But then there will be opportunities to audition because Piccolo definitely makes a showing here, as well as Gohan. So those two definitely need to be casted. So there are some more things. Do maybe too. Thank you very much. Good to see you around. I feel like Frieza will kick out Goku when he wins. I feel like probably if the Tournament of Power ends and Frieza's declared the winner, or Universe 7 is, he will just kick Goku out of there out of spite. And just go like, oh, it's okay. We still won, monkey. Sorry, my foot slipped. Oh, he'll be pretending to be so angelic about it. No doubt there. For Stan V, when can we expect R&R episode 1 out? Well, I'm not going to be giving a date as of yet because we need to figure out our workflow and whether it's sustainable. Because I recently hired Anime AJ. He's coming on as a consultant. So he will be looking at the visuals and the stills and to make sure that they look the best that they can. Because my artists are really talented. And this would be great for them to actually have some art direction. So that's good to know. Got Nexus Mania in as well. He's responsible for the really, really cool Tournament of Power Cowboys fan art. The Pride Trooper comic book cover. And the Bang is Down one when Cell looks really, really mortified. Pretty, yeah, some of the best ones there, definitely. Oh, Dead Green Customs is in the chat. Hello, dude. He's the guy that came up with the What If Raditz Turned Good figure. Definitely worth looking with some of his stuff. Declan Chu. Do you really dislike the recycle animation that much? Especially in 129 when the opening animation came in. I was super hyped. I know the quality covers for it. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think my biggest bugbear with the recycled animation in 129 was just the fact that it's just all in quick succession. If it was scattered about a bit over the entire episode and used a bit more smartly, maybe with some more filters, or just to kind of prove a point or have something tacked on at the beginning of it, then I think it could work. But yeah, it was just the fact that it was just one within like 30 seconds. You just saying it's all the same clip 3 times, cutting. But Manifold A tie again. Is Piccolo and the What Ifs you've done in February going to get bigger roles and more chances to connect with Gohan? Because I think he would have felt responsible somewhat in the latest part of Goku married Bulma, plus Final Form King Cold and No Future Trunks. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing for that. It's definitely going to be something I really need to consider. But yeah, it's yeah, definitely be thinking about the March thing because I'm looking on my schedule. Well, hopefully we'll have the What If week on the 19th of March that week. So we're looking for that. Goku Black from Kenya, Topo Hentai. That is true justice right there. Justice Flash, indeed. Gives a whole nother meaning to it. Robert White, thank you very much, sir. After the fart joke you made in episode 127 that you didn't make one after Goku screams, and then a galaxy happens. Not gonna lie, didn't think of it. Honestly, when Goku kind of just goes, that is an opportunity to add a post-production fart noise. That would have definitely been a very good one. Maybe it's my destiny to make a compilation of all the opportunities that you can have for farting in Dragon Ball Super. Because you can never get enough of those. No. Tyrax, thank you very much, sir. Okay. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this entire thing. The whole thing about Dragon Ball Super, the episode 129, it was definitely a very, very good episode. It was very intense. It holds its place well in the fact that it's like in the last 3 episodes to go, I feel it totally justifies its position where it is in terms of the episode lineup. Definitely. Yeah, boy, Krillin, can you do TFS Krillin voice? If so, do it. I'm not the guy who does Krillin. Oh, but, you know, I can definitely do a decent Krillin impersonation. Aw. Yeah! Team 3-star! Sensubin! You know, I can do a decent random version of it, I suppose. Aw. Dr. Random, which episode in the whole of Dragon Ball did you find the funniest? Oh. Probably in Dragon Ball Super episode 15, the one with Mr. Satan taking on those dog aliens, and then Goku just flies in with the whole yo card thing. Yuka Charlie, do you get Verve where you are? I can't get in Dorset. It's not available in the UK, I'm afraid, as of yet, but I do use VPNs, so that's how I use it, and it's pretty good. Galactic Moblin says, sounds like Go Krillin. Well, yeah, what are you going to expect? I'm the guy who voices Goku in DBZA. This is my own kind of approximation. Blue Daniels, did you see the preview? Oh, of course I did. I saw topless Jiren. You cannot unsee it. Yeah, it's just, really, really interesting. And, Hazy asks, the O'Reilly episode is amazing. Yeah, that is a very good episode. Definitely a very good episode because, you know, it's one of those things that's really testing. You know, you either love it, if you know about Dr. Slump, or you hate it because you never saw Dr. Slump. Let's see. Jesus Alberto Raquel Paredes. Masako, who do you main in Dragon Ball Fighters? I think my current team is Hit, Frieza, and Goku. So those are my 3. Bardock might be replacing Goku, depends on how he is. Tyrex, thank you. Just curious as to what voice type you are. I've been loving your singing, and unfortunately I'm stuck with the baritone curse. I don't really know, actually. Probably maybe an alto. I'm guessing. But usually higher songs usually do best. Manifest again says, power of friendship, comrades. You think by the time this fight is over, Topper and Jiren will learn that power is nothing without friends and family to fight for? Also, what video editing software would be best recommended for making videos and post on YouTube? 2. I would recommend either Sony Vegas if you're a beginner, or if you're getting into hardcore editing, or you can get Adobe Premiere, which is what I use, and quite a lot of people on YouTube use. Yeah, Topper and Jiren, they need to realize that they need to fight for something other than justice. They're kind of one-dimensional in that regard. Bella Faleno, I know you. You are one of the people that came up with the gi design for Ranch. So good to see you around. Little question: if Universe 7 would get destroyed, do you think the Zenos would spare Goku because they like him too much? I feel like he'll get played by the Grand Priest because this is not some kind of plan or something like that. Like, this is the Grand Priest's plan to make sure that there's only one universe at the end of it all. Goku or Jiren will wish for all the universes to be revived in one universe. The Omni Kings will then no longer have to destroy anything, and they will be completely negated, and they will be completely like lame ducks. So, this is a chance of Grand Priest to nullify their efficacy. Vinbuster, hey Masako, a little off topic, but are you going to do any more anime episode reviews of the other anime you watch, since Super will be done in March? Probably not, but I'll probably be doing some work with 4-Star Bento. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll be doing. So I think I'm going to be doing some work with them in the months to come. So let's see about that. Augustus Caesar, thank you very much. Hey Masako, missed the last debrief again, sadly. Not this time. I see many people getting tired of Jiren and his ridiculous power. What do you think? Also, will Jiren break his limit? Has he already? Yeah, I think Jiren's definitely broken it. Probably gone on to the second hand. Maybe this is the 6th time Jiren has shown his true power, which is something that's become a common occurrence, really. Yeah. Sorry, do excuse me. But Jiren's whole thing with the backstory, that was crucial. We needed to have that backstory really work well, because otherwise it would have just shown that, yep, no, there's no redeeming this guy. He is destined to be a very big cardboard cutout. So, unfortunately, it just did not grab me. It was okay. I can see why it was okay, why it could be good in some regards, but other than that, it was just, it just all fell apart for me. Just not my cup of tea, if I'm honest. Prabhupada Singh? Jiren has aura like the Ultra Instinct, the preview, what our thoughts in it. Now I'm making a Vegeta vs Jiren fan manga, search Crisis 9995 and waiting for DBR&R. Well, thank you very much, sir. The Vegeta Jiren, that would be something I think really people want to see. And as for the aura like Ultra Instinct, I just think this is Jiren showing his true power for real this time. And yeah, so I think he's just he's going to be just breaking his limits once again. What a surprise. Blazewater Sage, hi Masako, I really love your videos. Thank you very much, by the way. I've been rewatching the whole Dragon Ball series and just finished the Namek saga, and it got me thinking, what if Frieza accidentally killed Guru when he was firing those beams after Vegeta stole the Dragon Balls? Well, not really much in terms of the story. I mean, unless it was just a case of things would have been a lot hastier. Like, when everyone was revived on Namek, thanks to the Earth Dragon Balls, they would have had to have a rush against time to make the wishes that they needed to do. But yeah, things would have definitely been really awkward. Hey, Velatala. If when Dragon Ball comes back after Super ends, which direction would you like to see it head? First of all, goddamn time skip. We need to have one of those. And then also, we would love to have a Universe 6 arc. Like, maybe it's just, you go to Sadala, Vegeta can actually meet Kaba and his people, and see the Saiyan race thrive, albeit in a different universe. We need to see that. Definitely need to see that. Okay. Hey there, Stuart Yawn! My name's Goku. Speedy 101. Oh, thank goodness, Jonathan! Even Speedwagon's stronger than Mastered Ultra Instinct! Wing Turtle 56, thank you very much. Use Super Dragon Balls for Super Kami Guru Muffin Button. Yes. Yes, indeedy do. Anime Paradox, I have noticed you. Ryguy 92250, thank you very much. Hey Masako, after the Tournament of Power ends, would you consider a what if such and such was in the Tournament of Power instead of Frieza? I would love to see one with Boo. More serious fights with Boo and maybe Goku. Yeah, that would definitely be very good, considering the fact that Boo can heal. I think one thing's for sure, they would really need to keep that on the down low, because people would then be gunning for Boo, and then he might have ended up being the first one to be knocked out, in Toriyama, if he didn't think of the idea of removing Boo. But if Boo, because Boo is really strong, Boo would actually really hold his own with most of the Pride Troopers. I just think that Jiren probably would have nerfed, taking him out. But it's just really nervy, kind of a bit cautious thing in that regard. Oh, jeez, I'm going through this water really quick. Tai Brubani? Marketing! Oh, I know it. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Augustus Caesar, thank you very much again. I can't imagine how they can properly wrap up this arc in so few episodes. I feel extremely rushed. You think the hiatus impact the planned story end? How can they resolve anything? Well, the way I see it is that we need to look to Dragon Ball GT, because they really had to wrap things up pretty quickly. And they were able to do it because the fight went on until basically the end of 63, and then 64 was the last episode, and they were able to fit everything in then. So probably the next episode will be the last fight, per se. Then they'll be wrapping things up in 131, and then just everyone saying goodbye. So I think that's what will be the case. Manifestor Atai again. Hey Masako, looking back, do you dislike Caulifla and Kayla's characters? Absolutely not. Caulifla was essential. Very essential part. Very, very likable given the fact that she is a complete punk. And Kale, yeah, she's pretty shy and very generic in terms of anime, but she had a character progression, and she's a completely different character to what she was when she first started in Super. So she had a journey. So I like them. I still choose Broly over Kale because at least he isn't pathetic. Yandere's sister senpai noticed me. Please, what the hell? Please, would you ship Kaba and Caulifla together? I definitely would. Well, that's not up for me to judge really in that regard. Okay. I gotta read this. Sir Roderick Quincy von Thunderbottom, the magnificent High King of Australia. Goku's inhale sounded like a dentist's sucker tool. Right? Yeah, that was weird. But I know what it was doing. It was very deep, very impactful. Robert White, thank you very much. Two shirtless dudes are about to pound each other. Oh my. Take that as you will, friends. Take that as you will. Because he is not wrong. Rafi Mia, do I look comfortable? Yes, I do. Wearing a dressing gown, it's a little bit cold. And just in my chair. So, things are good. Ideally, I'd love to have it, just that means I can just have the mood lighting on, because having this bright light on is a little bit distracting in that regard. So for example, let me just see. I'm just put this down to like that. Yeah, okay, sure. It's a bit cozy, but you guys can barely see me. So we need to find like a happy medium or a content clairvoyant, which is something like this. But oh well. I'll take one for the team. Anyway, Christopher Stoltz, thank you very much. It seems like the main theme of Jiren vs. Goku is strength versus technique. If Goku defeats Jiren using Ultra Instinct, would that mean it's overpowering Jiren or out-maneuvering him, like out-techniquing him? That's a good point, because yeah, Goku is all about having techniques, even though he stole most of his. But, you know, it's about finesse, whereas Jiren's techniques and power are just pure strength. Like, the power shot is probably his most nuanced attack. So, that's a good point. But I would say Ultra Instinct beating Jiren would give Jiren a wake-up call to actually realize, hey, dude, you can relax and just take a chill pill. You can't save people. Or just allow Goku and his pals to help you. And I'm sure they'd be able to get your family back. Or the people that you loved back. So I think that's what might be the case. Alright. E-Man's asking, have I played the new extra story in Xenoverse 2? I have not. I have not touched Xenoverse 2 in like a long time. Probably like nearly a year. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've just kind of gone off the boil with Xenoverse 2. Maybe it's just kind of got a bit like, meh. Heartless Fang, thank you very much. Do you think Gohan could have ended up like Jiren if the Cell Saga ended with more fighters dying in the battle? Jiren's coldness is somewhat reminiscent of young Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I think. Well, I think he would have probably ended up something more along the lines of future Gohan, because he had to grow up quite a lot. But maybe even like more so in terms of aggression. So there probably would have been even more trauma in that regard. But yeah, something very interesting there. Okay. Super Mandible Claw. I feel like Ultra Instinct is starting to become a Deus Ex Machina. Now you see, that's the thing. That's a really big danger. Because if it's used too often, you could just say it's a get out of jail free card. And that is not something you want Ultra Instinct to become, because that's not what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a really big turning point. Godzilla Gamer 77. Hey Masako, love your channel. What was the hardest scream you've had to do in DBZA? Well, the one that I will be to come will be for the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan scream. That will be the hardest. And for R&R, I hope to be doing something with Super Saiyan 3. Just saying. That'll be really interesting. Robert White, man, they almost ruined this episode, what with reused stuff from before and recycled animation. Yeah, that was a bit of a faux pas in that regard. That this is just something that they should have just been a bit cleverer with it, like, and maybe spaced it out. But anyway, Rai Guy again. Hey Masako, one more question. Did the scene of Toppo about to blast Vegeta with a giant ball or anger energy Buu right before Vegeta remembered his family. Reminds you of the same exact scene, but with Kid Buu about to destroy Vegeta, but Goku saves him. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It didn't really occur to me off the top of my head, but you know, it's pretty cool. And now that you mention it, it does make quite a bit of sense. And Vopo says the way that Goku just deleted Jiren's attack. Oh, yeah, absolutely cathartic. Because that's what Jiren's been doing all this time, just by going like, he's just been noping the hell out of it. It's like this has all been a game of like exploding kittens. And, you know, Jiren's been using a nope card, but then Goku yups a nope. So yeah, definitely good. Definitely what's going on right there. Cairo Brown, will there be a tournament in Dragon Ball R&R? No, there are no plans of it in Season 1. Because I think we've all had enough of tournaments for a while. So I think we just put that on the back burner for now. Justin Heredia, one word to describe each universe in the tournament. Ooh, in the tournament, okay. Universe 2, Fabulous. Universe 3, Technologic. Universe 4, Cha. Universe 6, Hito. Universe 7, seen it. Universe 9, ow! Universe 10, yeah! Universe 11, justice! And, yeah. So I think that's how I describe them. Robert White, and will they take their own advice that Beerus said and shut up and watch? No, they won't. They did for that episode, but I think they'll go back on it. Manifestor Atai says, do you still like and play Dragon Ball Fusions? I do, but I've fallen off the wagon with Dragon Ball Fusions, so I need to play some more of that. Can Goku or anyone only use Ultra Instinct in the world of Void and not in any world? Don't really know. There's not enough evidence with that, I'm afraid. Can anyone use Ultra Instinct? In theory, yes. It's so long as you've had the right training. You don't have to be a Saiyan. What if 17 is still alive but hiding? Well, we did kind of have that with them waiting out the clock, but, you know, 17 had to make the judgment call and basically say, looks like I'm not going to get that boat after all. Oh, might as well die. So, yeah, in a way, 17 just basically just bailed on life, said, oh, I can't get my boat, I'm out. It's just really bizarre. You think, wait, what? Like, this is just really strange. Yeah, but yeah, just check in, making sure the stream is running okay. Had a little bit of a wobble in terms of the stream, but just got to adjust some thingamabobs. Tag ranks. The time and life of being a YouTuber, you have to make sure that all your metadata is in the correct place. And it is performing to the best of your abilities. So, got to rearrange a couple of thingamabobs. And then that. So, cool. Alright, Bukaki Sensei. Jiren owns Goku at the last second and Frieza surprise attacks him and knocks him out for the win. Or as Universe are destroyed, Zeno gets weaker. I don't know. I don't know about the whole Zeno gets weaker thing. But I would definitely say that probably Jiren and Goku will take each other out. So they will kind of counter. Super Mandible Claw. Am I only one getting a bit bored of fighters? Well, to be fair, there's been a lot of exposure to fighters lately, and there's not much content that's already been done. If you've completed the game, it's basically just fighting, and if you're not that great at fighting games, it's a bit of a grind. Justin Heredia says, thank you. Will there be a full version of DBR&R opening? Yeah, there will be, and it will. The songs will be available on Spotify. Nicholas Zoll, hey Masako, what do you think they're forgetting about Frieza? Why do you think? The strategy, or just because they forgot about him since he was knocked out? I think that's what Toei's going for, and what they're hoping people will do. That they'll forget that Frieza's there, and then they'll be able to pull him out and just go, oh, and then people go, oh yeah, he's there. Basically, oh surprise, monkeys! I was here the entire time. That's what they're banking on. But it's like, yeah, we know he's still there. It's not like with Hit, where you think, no, he's just a hologram. He's just a hologram. Tyler the Boss, have I got any mods for fighters? I'm afraid not, because I had the PS4 version, so there are no things available. Mugvink Croatia, do you have samples of R&R's voice actors you can play us? Actually, tell you what, I can play them. Let me get to the audition slates. I can play some samples. Okay. Come on, File Explorer. There we go. Okay. Right. I'm gonna play Ranch. Which one was it? There it is. So take note, these are all test lines, and these are not necessarily reflective of the final performance. So okay, well, we'll get this question done first. A good twist would be that Frieza wins with the wish, then knows he doesn't need the Super Dragon Balls to be revived, and then wishes for the universe to be revived so he can guarantee his revival. That could happen. That could definitely happen. And that would be pretty interesting. Just if it's like Frieza actually has a soul. But yeah. Anyway, coming up is some Ranch. Oh. Okay, never mind. That's it's been a little bit of a technical difficulty. I've just got to adjust this right. The desktop audio. You should think. Properties. Lineup. There we go. That should be it. Right. Let's play this again.
Yes, Uncle Goku. I understand. I will do my best. Yes, Uncle Goku. I understand. I will do my best.
So that's Ranch. So that's Ranch, and then another one.
Trunks, it doesn't matter what we are. The most important thing is that we are strong. Together. Trunks.
No, that's another take, sorry.
Seriously? Calm down! We have to focus here. Ugh, boys. Let me guess. You two are stronger than me because I'm a girl, right?
That's Ranch. That's Ranch right there. I'll pick the Raditz, so you can listen to Raditz. Okay. Yeah, this is Ranch.
Kevin Afghani?
Raditz, sorry. It's been a long day.
Well, of course! Her power's the mark of a true Saiyan elite! Can't you see it, Kakarot? She is far more powerful than Vegeta's runt. No offense, Trunks. Remarkable. The fusion dance can do that? Ranch and Trunks are so strong as one. Perhaps if Kakarot and I... That's enough, you three. You need to understand the importance of thinking things out. You wouldn't want to be like Kakarot over here and go blundering into battle, now would you? Kakarot, concentrate! We're trying to be judging here, not fighting! Can you seriously not think of anything else?
So yeah, there we go. That's Raditz. And of course Vegeta out of request, so let me just get that. Did I save it? I think I did save it. Just need to check my other archive, because if I didn't, then I'm just a silly dum-dum. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, here's the Vegeta.
Ha! As if I'd be near that clown Raditz. He's a weakling and he knows it. Fusion? What an absurd technique. Like I'd be seen doing that ridiculous dance and fusing with Kakarot. Trunks! What's the matter with you? Your mind is wandering. Concentrate!
Now you see that with the Vegeta, that was a bit more sustainable. As in, like, it could be just a straight up, like, oh, I'm basically doing a Sabbath impression. This one is a bit more like you could do this for a long time. Do you think Super will continue or a new series? I think it will. I think it will in a new series. Nick Sorensen, those voices sound great. Well, thank you very much, sir. Okay, let's, okay, the Goten. You gotta hear the Goten. This was Jenna Kathleen, so you can listen to this.
You really think I could do it? Can we pull it off, Runch? We did it! That was great! We showed him, didn't we? I don't think I'm good enough.
So this is
Gohan's so strong and I'm not. Plus, what will Mom think? She doesn't want me to be like Dad, but I wanna. Why can't I be myself? Okay, I'm in. Let's do it.
So yeah, that's that. And then of course we've got Trunks. We gotta have some Trunks. Trunksage.
Oh, come on. Can't we just get on with this already? I'm bored. What's the matter? Can't keep up, Ranch? Afraid I might be too strong for ya? But I guess so. We do make a pretty good team. All right, Satan Land is so cool. I'm gonna win, and we're gonna go on so many rides until we throw up. It's gonna be great.
So yeah, that's Trunks. Okay. Got to okay, last one for now. This is launch. So
Raditz, darling, Ranch is more than capable of taking care of herself. Besides, I think Trunks and her make a cute couple. Ranch, it's okay.
Good launch.
Gohan will come visit. I'm sure of it. He's always here helping Chi-Chi. Such a nice boy.
What are you doing moping like that, Ranch? You're a freaking Super Saiyan. I swear you get that from me totally. Raditz, get over here and fight your daughter now. Heh, fusion looks kind of sweet. Wonder what would happen if Chi-Chi and I fused. Yeah, we'd kick ass and show those Saiyans a thing or two.
There you go. So that's launch. But yeah, that's just a sample, and again, those voices could change. But yeah. And Nicholas Zolt's Satan Land is basically, it's a huge theme park themed around Mr. Satan, and there is a penthouse suite inside Mr. Satan's hair. So it's pretty huge. That's definitely it. Hey, to be fair, there is a city in Dragon Ball called Satan City. So that is happened. But yeah, Nicholas, hey, I'm being launched over here. You're a freaking Super Saiyan. Okay, all right. Tell you what. I'll get the Chi-Chi out, so you can listen to Chi-Chi.
Goten! Where do you think you're going? Just be careful, okay? I'm so glad Ranch and Goten get along. Goten's really missed having his older brother around since he moved to the city. It's good for him to have someone around his age around here that doesn't want to fight all the time. Goku! There's more to life than fighting. Can we go one day without talking about it? Remember the fun we had when we were young? I want that. Goten!
So yeah, that's Chi-Chi. And then Bulma. Bulma!
Go, Trunks! You can do it! You're gonna be great! Trunks! You can't just go around offering your sweet like that all the time, even if it's our friends! You have no idea what I had to do to get that. Nor will you! Ranch is something else! She and Trunks make a good team, although it's weird seeing them fuse together.
So there you go. That's Bulma. Oh, by the way, okay, let's get to these super chats. Do you feel exempt universes were a waste of Grand Prix Steno arc? There was so much more they could have done and explained. The rushed ending sucks. Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't have rushed that, to be honest. It was just like really, I don't know. There's just something about it. I feel like they needed another 10 episodes to really explore the gods, but I think they just basically had exempt universes, so that means they didn't have to have as many characters. Christopher Souls, thank you very much. Wait a second. What if Frieza uses his word to defeat Jiren's spirit, like telling him that Super Dragon Balls exist in Universe 6 and 7? Therefore, his entire fight is pointless. So yeah, they could have just said, oh, Jiren, you didn't have to fight in the tournament. You just had to come to Universe 6. So that's all you had to do. Oh dear, looks like this entire thing was relatively worthless for you. Break his spirit in that regard. But I'm glad that you guys really like the voices. And Bruni Strongbear, yeah, the voices aren't exactly, you know, bang on the Funimation ones. They're not intending to. They're essentially, you know, taking some inspiration from it because they are pretty good voices. But I wanted to have something that was fresh and unique. something that had a bit of a variation. So you can not just say, oh, the Bulma's doing a Monica Rial impersonation, or I'm just doing a Sabbath impression for Vegeta. It's like how I'm voicing Goku, but I'm not voicing it like Shemel. It's our own interpretation. And that's what I liked about it. And it's stuff that I know that these guys can do. Plus, everyone really gets on well. It's a really good team. Asma Dayub, do I voice Frieza? Nope, that's Little Karibo. That's just me doing an impersonation of his interpretation. Oh, Abner, don't worry. I can have a look back. Oh, there you go. Okay, now I see it. And, Abner, what do you make of Beerus's grin after Master Ultra Instinct? Oh, man, that grin, that was fantastic. I absolutely loved that. That's really good. Just really satisfying. You just feel like, yeah, Beerus is really having a good time. And that is just sheer pride right there. It's fantastic. Bukaki Sensei, do you think Super will continue this new series? The voice sound great. Okay, yeah, we got that. Kara, Goku made a galaxy with Ultra Instinct. What if Goku can make universes if he gives up his potential to use Master Ultra Instinct? Kind of what happened to Gon in Hunter x Hunter to bring back the universes of Universe 7. That's pretty deep. I need to watch Hunter x Hunter, but that's not a bad idea. Wonder if that would happen. Huh. Interesting. Okay, right. So it's 8:15 right now. I am going to need to have a shower in a bit, so I think we're going to wrap things up. It's your boy Goku says, you voiced Goku right because you have to. Well, I did put out a poll asking people whether they would like me to voice Goku in R&R. So it's up to you, audience, and thankfully, well, you guys voted for it and went like, okay, all right. So I'm like, all right, the audience have spoken. So there we go. So I think we're going to wrap things up right now. So I'm glad that you guys like the R&R voices, and if you're really interested in Dragon Ball R&R, then you can have a look at my Patreon, which is patreon.com/MasakoX. I shall type it in the chat. Just type. So that can go right there if you wish to support that. You can have some perks. You can be having credits in the actual pilot when it comes out. Ideally at the end of this month. But yeah. So, I hope you guys have a really good night. And I just... Spudley, I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch after this because I have only had 1 hour of sleep today. I am really tired. I am running on fumes. So, I need to get some sleep. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And just... I hope you have a really good time, and stay tuned to this channel for more information about Dragon Ball Super, as well as Dragon Ball R&R as more things come out. So just check the community tab. I will post some pictures there so you can get an idea. But one thing's for sure, we are going to be having Super Saiyan 3 Goku fighting Gotenks. So we're definitely going to have that, as well as plenty of fusion. But anyway, until next time, guys, which will probably be on Tuesday, catch you later. Have a good night.